I've been getting hypnotized every week for about 4 months now. They call it hypnotherapy. And I first heard about it because I was looking for something that can get a little deeper than your traditional talk therapies. Nothing against talk therapy, but I'd never really vibed with it. I felt like I was just kind of talking in circles a lot of the time. And so I'd heard hypnosis is a pretty legit method to get a little deeper into the subconscious, kind of pierce the psyche, if you will. I figured I'd give it a try. So a few months in now, and I think I hit my real first kind of breakthrough about a week ago. I was in a session, and they call it hypnosis. It is hypnosis, but it's not like science fiction. It's not something from a fantasy novel, There's nothing magical about it. I'd say it's really like a guided meditation where they kind of take you a few levels deeper than you traditionally go, let you get to like a calm place of Zen, and then escalate a bit from there to get in touch with maybe repressed memories or feelings you've been holding on to that you haven't really processed. And that's pretty much what happened to me this past week. I was going through the process, and as I'm escalating, I can feel like right below my surface this feeling of like rage, just like a pretty raw anger sitting with me. And I think my initial instinct was to like mentally run away from it. I just wanted to picture something positive and nice and not feel that rage that I had just encountered. But I was like, no, that's not why I'm here. I need to dive into that. There's a reason my subconscious brought it up. Let me actually feel what I'm feeling right now. So I sit with it, and I really like summon it up. I feel it run through my body. I allow my body to just kind of be overtaken by this feeling of rage or anger that had been sitting within me. And all of a sudden, I got my eyes closed, and I'm sitting there like shaking, just pissed off, sitting in my chair, like infuriated. And I can't even really tell you why. I just know this rage just hit me like a truck. I'm sweating out here. It's hot out today. But yeah, I'm just completely like overtaken by anger all of a sudden. I can feel it like flowing throughout my body, like moving. I can almost visualize like red just moving throughout me, I'm pissed off. And then all of a sudden I start like feeling myself reliving moments from throughout my whole life, really, where I was feeling like disrespected or rejected, pushed aside. Really any time where I got like pissed off, all the way back to preschool. It's kind of funny to think about, but I'd had these moments like sitting within me of literally getting like kind of pushed aside on the playground. And that was still there, like in my subconscious, sitting with me, and I still had feelings of anger over it. I'm seeing moments from preschool through school, all the way up until now. And what I recognized was like a consistent pattern where every time I'd feel these things, I wouldn't really allow myself to sit with it. So instead of like kind of embracing the anger or letting it run through me, I would just push it down, bottle it up, try to tell myself it's all good. Really, my go-to was to laugh it off and just, brush it off, say I'm all good, I don't even care, I'm not mad, nah, it's cool. But never allowing this anger to come to the surface, to sit with me, to let it run through me at all. It's like I'd avoid feeling anger like the plague. And when I really think about it, it's kind of like a masculine urge, It's a masculine idea of like, I'm gonna thug it out. Like, fuck it, we ball. I'm not getting emotional. I'm not letting any kind of feelings come to the top here. I'm stone cold. I'll make it through. But what happened after a few minutes of letting this anger run through me is that it moved on. Like it just kind of flowed through me and it's gone. And like instantly I feel this release of tension. And I realized I've just been holding on to these things all the way back from the playground until now. I've been holding on to this anger and these like repressed emotions, this rage that I had never allowed it to come to the surface. And that was weighing me down, man. Like that's a heavy thing to sit with for decades. But once I just recognized it and felt it and came in contact with it, like it was gone. It's like a weight off my shoulder all of a sudden. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't completely gone forever. For that moment, it had passed through me, and for the rest of the session, I was able to feel like positive and upbeat and kind of light. But for the next, like I'd say 2 days or so, I felt like pulses of anger move through me. I was kind of tense. I was a bit on edge, a bit anxious for like a solid 2 days. But when I really think about it, it's like, you know, decades of anger and rage weren't going to just zap and be gone in one hypnosis session. It's just unrealistic. Obviously, stuff takes time to work its way through the body. But the real kind of breakthrough is that I was able to even recognize it and allow it to flow through me in the first place, like to open the floodgates. Because when it was sitting with me, it was just like poisoning me, man. I mean, I know so many guys who are like stiff all the time and they seem uncomfortable in their own body and they have like a constant kind of tension with them. And when I really think about it, I'd wager a lot of those guys are just repressing everything that they're feeling. And those emotions, if you repress them, they don't just go away. Like they will sit with you. And the body's going to keep the score. And over the years, you're going to grow tense, and it's going to change the way that you think and you move and you respond to the world, the way that you act. Legitimately, it will change your body chemistry. Like it'll change the way you're moving. You're going to tensen up and tighten. And you see these guys who have been dealing with this stuff for years, and it's like they're moving around like a dinosaur, you know? And now it's just hitting me like that is the product. That's what you get when you never allow yourself to feel anything. That's what adds up. It's not going anywhere. It's still with you. Like I was saying, I think it's that masculine urge and that idea that we just need to thug it out and move through things. And like, don't get me wrong, that works in a pinch. Sometimes you do just need to move through things for a bit. But sometimes you gotta feel them. You gotta sit with them. Like you have to carve out some time and allow yourself to actually feel what you're feeling, or it's gonna poison you from within. It's gonna keep sitting within you. It's gonna always have an impact on you until you burst that bubble. So I've made it a goal of mine to carve out a little bit of time every week or so to let these feelings just like rise and move through me, to recognize them. And then to allow them to flow. Like I'm not trying to constantly be pissed off, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to allow my rage to overcome me. But I do need to at least allow myself to feel it, to recognize it, so that I can start to move on from it. If I never do that, it's just gonna always have power over me. The only way you can take power away from something is to confront it, to face it head on, to feel it, to name it, to recognize it, and then burst that bubble, you know? Let it go. From there, like fuck it, we can ball. It's all good because there's nothing to be holding us back. There's nothing to hold on to anymore once you've addressed these things and recognized them. So you don't necessarily need like a deep hypnosis session for this. It took me a hypnosis session to realize this. Maybe you guys are already onto this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just catching up. But either way, if you're not already, I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not taking some time and allowing yourself to recognize what you're feeling. Let it come to the surface so you can let it move through you. Anyway, that's about it for today. It's hot. I'm gonna get out of here, but take care.